I was screaming and I was vomiting at the same time. And I felt myself getting ready to pass out. And I was conscious of my two sons were standing in the doorway. And I was looking at my husband, and next thing I know, I was looking down at my husband. And it was unclear at first. I said, I'm looking at myself. And I looked down at the bedroom scene, and all of a sudden I said, my God, I'm dead. And the only way I can describe my immediate feeling was, if you could describe or see or feel a smile or a complete contentment or happiness, that was it. I seen myself, my physical body was still alive and I was still screaming.
Could you see yourself clearly?
Yes, very clearly. And I could see the backs of my husband's head and my mother's, and I could see my sons. I had a very good, clear vision, but I had no feeling towards these people. If anything, I was looking down in amusement because I still had this smiley feeling. And I had no attachment, no feeling. It was like I was looking at that glass of water. I mean, I had no attachment to that glass of water. That's how I was viewing myself.
Just looking as a spectator, Mike.
Exactly. And I felt that I was in a vacuum. The reason I say that is because I could hear nothing, but yet I heard the vacuum. Not a noise of a vacuum cleaner, but I heard the quietness. And with that, it was a peacefulness. I wasn't a body. I wasn't in a body form. If anything, I think I may have had a head or a center, and the rest of me was just something very loose.
Did you feel like you were yourself? It was you that this was happening?
I wasn't my body, I was my mind. I say I was my spirit. And contentment, happiness, it was the most wonderful time in my life. It was peaceful, quiet, it was magnificent. It's hard to explain because I feel it wasn't exactly worldly, so how can I use worldly words to explain it to you? All I can say is it was a fantastic experience. So, and I was conscious of being maybe inches from the ceiling. I could feel the closeness of the ceiling.
Were you aware of any other persons or presences with you at that time, or did you feel that you were alone in that space?
I was alone, but I wasn't alone. There again, I felt the closeness or the protection of this vacuum that I was in. It was like, it's really hard to explain. It's like when you're real upset and you're a little girl and your mother hugs you. You have that, everything's going to be okay now because Mommy's hugging me. Well, I didn't feel like somebody was right there, but I had that wonderful protective feeling of the vacuum, which kind of made me feel that I wasn't alone.